I've been here 3 times, Dick.
I just talked to Jennifer, and
I will say this though. Where was that 2 weeks ago? I know. So hey, I'll find see and pick it up.
Okay, so it won't turn. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you to the Business and Utility Subcommittee meeting. It is Wednesday, February the 5th, 3 p.m. Mr. Clerk, can you call the roll, please? Or actually, members, if you'll just vote. And if you're not logged in, go ahead and put your little code in and we'll take the roll up there. Leader Camper, we waiting on you.
Hit that gray button right there. There you go.
All right, Mr. Clerk, take the vote. All right, members, as I said, welcome to committee. And before we get started today, do we have any personal orders? If not, let me welcome everyone. I was going to welcome the new members, but actually there's just a couple of us that are returning. It looks like everybody is new to the committee this year, and so we're excited to have you. We've already had our introductions in full committee earlier today, so let me go over real quick some of the committee rules that we have for business utilities. The meeting, as you know, will start at 3 p.m. on Wednesdays. Requesting a roll call vote is something we used to make a big deal about, but with the new electronic voting, that shouldn't be an issue. We will take an electronic vote on everything that is considered a final action. So the only thing that I could think of that would not be a final action is the adoption of an amendment, or if we refer it to some sort of final calendar or something like that, we'll probably do a voice vote on that. Otherwise, everything will be an electronic vote on this. Once I have made a ruling, a show of 3 committee members can ask to challenge the chairman or require a roll call vote if one was wanted on something that we did a voice vote on. The amendment filing deadline is 10 a.m. on Tuesdays, which is the day before the amendment is heard in committee. We will not take untimely filed amendments. Voice amendments will not be entertained unless it is clerical in nature, and that's at my discretion. When presenting a bill or a resolution in committee or subcommittee, the sponsor will be limited to 5 minutes of explanation, which is a House rule that goes across the whole House of Representatives. That's House Rule 83. Debate may be limited at the chairman's discretion. Any testimony request or members who bring a guest who wishes to speak must give advance notice to the committee staff 24 hours before the committee is scheduled to meet. And depending on the number of people given testimony, we will limit them to a certain time, probably 3 minutes, but we'll use that based on the number of people that are coming that day. Paper and props will not be distributed to the committee. If anyone wants materials distributed to members, it must be provided to committee staff electronically prior to the meeting, and it will be emailed out and available on the dashboard. As has been the rule for the last few years, a bill can be calendared 3 times. Once it's been calendared 3 times, regardless of whether action is taken on it to pass out of committee or kill, it will be referred to a special calendar that will be heard after the final calendar on the last day that the committee meets. The motion to adjourn is non-debatable but can be voted on. Members of the committee must be recognized by the chair before speaking. And, this is a committee. If you're new to this, we do demand decorum out of our members as well as the people presenting the bill and the folks that are here giving testimony. And so we don't want to break off into one-on-one conversations. So you will be recognized before you speak. And that pretty much sums up the rules of this committee. Let me introduce you to some of the committee staff that we have here. We have got to my left, we have our attorney, which is Miss Lovin Middleton Dunn right here. She's done a great job for the committee for the last few years. Our sergeant at arms is Tony Townsend. Appreciate you, Tony. Research analyst is new this year. It's Mr. Alex Perry. I think you guys got to meet him earlier when the full committee met. And I have here next to me, Mr. Joey Barnett is my legislative assistant. He will be controlling the board. And you guys are getting kind of familiar with that. And then our clerk, Emily Hawkins, will normally be with us, but today we have Mr. Paul Obrick. Appreciate you, Paul. And Tammy did ask that we run through a vote here just to make sure that everything's working properly. So what I'd like to do, if your name is up there on the left side, we're going to take a vote here in a second. Vote in the affirmative. If you're in the middle, blue light it. And if you're on the right, vote no. And so, Mr. Clerk, if you can put us on the board. And listen, and you can, yeah. Or Bricken, you can be a blue light if you want to, I suppose. All right. Mr. Clark, take the vote. All righty. I think we are working properly. So, guys, I don't want to keep you long today. We've been doing this several years now. I think we all know each other and work well together. Does anybody have any questions? Leader Camper, what's going on? All right, members, I think that summarizes our business for the day. So without objection, this meeting is adjourned.